Gente, you already know this is Pawn Drunk Boxing, aka Mr. Moonshine himself, aka El Adobo, aka El Sazon, aka El Borracho. Ladies and gentlemen, if you writing off Vasyl Lomachenko because he lost one time, and still can't outbox the rest of the guys in the lightweight division, you's a damn fool. If you writing off Deontay Wilder because he lost one time, and you think he still can knock out each and every heavyweight, you's a double damn fool. If you writing off, especially elite fighters, because they lost one time, if you're writing all of them off, you's a triple damn fool. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the cancer in the sport of boxing. There's fans out there, casuals, hardcore media outlets, independent media, mass media, whoever. Everybody is guilty of this. Writing off guys because they lost one time. You hear, oh my God, a guy lost. Oh, he need to change his trainer. He should retire. He's not up for it. He's not elite no more. He's exposed. That's it for him. You know, all the derogatory thing you can think of. Writing him off, saying that he should retire, saying that they need to fire the trainer, fire your father, the father's the trainer, all the ish, just because of one loss, y'all. One freaking loss. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all know Vasyl Lomachenko lost to Teofimo Lopez. I was one of the guys, one of the few that said that Teofimo Lopez has the tools to outbox Lomachenko. A lot of people didn't think so. Y'all already know that Lomachenko is the Matrix, one of the most prestige technical boxers, you know, and gifted boxers of this era. Very gifted. But he lost to Teofimo Lopez, who's also an Olympian. You know? It's not like he demolished Lomachenko. It's not like because he lost this one time. Of course, he lost to Salido before. But still, it's not like he lost, like he took the spirit away and he needs to, you know what I'm saying, think about retirement. Not that type of loss, ladies and gentlemen. He still can outbox anybody in the lightweight division. Maybe if he does get a rematch, if he ever does get a rematch, maybe it'll be harder. Maybe he'll know what he has in stores versus Teofimo Lopez. I'll still get Teofimo Lopez whip that behind, but that doesn't mean that he's still not skilled. That doesn't mean that he's still not elite. Now look at Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder was knocking everybody out with their mama. He only lost to one guy, and that one guy, a lot of people feel that he's the #1 heavyweight of this era. He lost to Tyson Fury, y'all. The #1 guy, the most skillful heavyweight of this era. And people want to say that he should retire. People say that he can't fight. He can't box, even though, look, in the heavyweight division, all he likes is knockouts. So be honest. Let's be perfectly honest. Because even when Tyson Fury beat Klitschko and then he left, you know what I'm saying, for those 2 years, nobody missed Tyson Fury because he was a 6'9" heavyweight big dude that was tippy-toeing around the ring and stuff like that. It was boring, right? It was boring. But we don't take his skills and talent away from him, right? I mean, look at what Anthony Joshua lost to Andy Ruiz. They write him off. Oh, he's not mentally. He don't got the mental fortitude to box. He should retire. He should fire his trainer. And then he come back in the rematch and beats Andy Ruiz. Come on, y'all. What is going on? What is going on in the sport of boxing? Why we have these fans here? Are we supposed to be the hardcore fans to preserve boxing, to preserve these modern-day warriors, modern-day gladiators? They put their life on the line for pure entertainment. Why? Why do we write our fighters like that? Write off our fighters like that? What's the problem? Don't y'all respect them enough? Why y'all watch this game and y'all don't want to respect fighters? What does it do to you? Why don't people want to respect these athletes? Especially, this is the most dangerous sport of them all. These combat sports, the MMA, UFC, boxing. What is it? You lose one time. I mean, if we write them off, we will never see the likes of Manny Pacquiao. If we would have wrote off Manny Pacquiao, we would have never, you know what I'm saying? And let's say his first loss, and that's it, let's throw him the garbage. We never would have seen the greatness of Manny Pacquiao. We would have never seen the greatness of Bernard Hopkins. We would have never seen the greatness of Miguel Cotto. Also, nowadays, people like to say, oh my God, if a guy is chin checked, if he gets dropped, oh my God, that's it, he's exposed, it's the end of the world, he don't got a chin, blah, 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 blah. Tito Trinidad got knocked down so many times in his career, but you know what he did? He got right back up. And he became a legendary fighter. Nowadays, it's all this perfection. Maybe it's the Mayweather thing, right? It's this perfection. It's the sweet science of boxing, and you can't hit and not get hit, and you gotta be sweet and pop shot your way to victory. There is a sweet science to every type of style. There's a sweet science to the Julio Cesar Chavez style. There's a sweet science to the inside game, the way that Stephen Fulton beat Angelo Leo. There's a sweet science to Tyson Fury, the sweet science of Lomachenko, the sweet science of Teofimo Lopez, the sweet science of Ioka, Tanaka, Inoue, a sweet science of Chocolatito Estrada, a sweet science of Spence and Crawford, a sweet science of Charlo, of Andrade. Ladies and gentlemen, the sweet science just come of different style, different flavor. It's like a buffet in the sport of boxing when it comes to styles and the sweet science. Ladies and gentlemen, we writing these guys off so much. We're doing a disservice. Collectively, we're doing a disservice to the sport of boxing. I want to know why. Why? I mean, we live in a land of second chances, right? We live in a land that we love the Cinderella story. Huh? Why our society, when it comes to our own sport, our own athletes, the people that represent us, we quick to write them off? Why is boxing fans so toxic, yet call themselves a fan? How could you be a fan with that toxic mentality? People like to call these fighters all the derogatory name. How dare you call these fighters pussy, excuse my language, it's a Christian show, bum, all the derogatory name. Who the hell are you to call these fighters that? Do you know what it takes to be a fighter? Do you know the sacrifices it takes? Have you ever held the ice bag or anything of that nature for you to even call a fighter any derogatory name? Who the hell you think you are? Huh? Really? Man, these fighters have the best mental fortitude and statistical fortitude. This is not an easy sport. It's not an easy sport whatsoever. It's not an easy line of work. You know how prideful, you know how hard it is to perform in front of everybody, and if you lose in front of the world, you lose in front of your wife, you lose in front of your kids. It's hard. It's hard. And yeah, some fighters can't take their loss good. Yeah, they can. Do you know the amount of pressure do they have to go through? Do you know this is a lonely sport, right? Just like when you lose, it's a lonely sport. Everybody want to write you off. And then when you win, you're on the top again. That's not even fair either. Easy. Can you imagine that in your respective life, that you may fail a test and everybody and the whole school may feel like you're dumb? Or you may lose your job and your wife leaves you and takes the family away just because you lose your job and you can't provide for a moment? Huh? How about if you was a drug addict and things of that nature, and you know what I'm saying, they write you off to the point where they talk so much ish about you that you might be contemplating suicide because everybody feel like you're a loser. Ain't nobody trying to help you out. Let's encourage these fighters, man. One loss should not define you. One loss shouldn't have a mass people saying that you're not good, that you're trash, that you should retire, that you should let go of your father because he's your trainer or whatever. Throw you in the garbage like if he was some type of pit bull or something like that. And shout out to all the dogs out there. But you understand what I'm trying to say. We need to stop being toxic, y'all. Stop writing off our boxers and our fighters. All right? Let's preserve them. Let's preserve the greatness, because there's a lot of fighters that have lost. All the greats have lost. Except for Floyd Mayweather. You know, all the greats have lost. And Rocky Marciano and things of that nature. Mike Tyson is the baddest man of the planet. Still will be. Immortality. Muhammad Ali, one of the greatest of all time, or the greatest of all time. Sugar Ray Robinson. Sandy Sandler. Willie Pep. Jack Johnson. Lewis. Everybody. Holyfield. James Toney. A lot of greats have took an L. That doesn't mean nothing. Let's preserve all fighters, man. Let's preserve our sport. They say it's a dying sport, But the people that call themselves fans ain't doing shit about it to keep it alive. I'm gonna tell you like this. Don't blame the casuals. Blame the hardcore boxing fans. Because there's a lot of so-called hardcore boxing fans that are more toxic than the people that you say don't know nothing about no boxing. Shout out to all the boxers out there, man. I love y'all. I pray for y'all, everybody that gets inside that ring. Love y'all. Keep on doing your thing. Keep on training. And thank you for sharing your skills and talent to us. All the ladies out there, salute to all the queens that box. Salute to all the kings. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.